When a mentally challenged child comes into our lives, they bring many gifts: love, laughter, a special way of looking at the world. They also bring many questions. What special services can help me care for my child? Is living at home the best thing? And who will look after them when I'm gone? For many parents filled with questions, Good Neighbor Village is the answer. Good Neighbor Village is a residential group home in Richmond, Virginia, for mild to moderately intellectually disabled adults 18 and older. Because we're privately funded, we're an alternative for parents who can't wait years for publicly funded long-term care. In fact, it was concerned parents who started Good Neighbor Village in the first place. 3 friends talking over a cup of coffee almost 20 years ago. They were overwhelmed with trying to place their children in the state system and decided there had to be a better way. So they created Good Neighbor Village, a privately funded community on their own. They put together a board of directors, bought 47 acres of land, and had an architect draw up plans. In a single weekend, the Richmond Home Builders Association built the first house, and they started a long tradition of community support by donating all the construction equipment and labor. Our first resident, Susan Wallace, joined us in 1992. Today, 18 residents from 31 to 60 years old live in 3 group homes. The homes have open floor plans with comfortable living areas, very large kitchens and bathrooms, laundry rooms, a craft and computer room, and furnished private bedrooms the residents decorate themselves.
Hi, my name's Karen. I want to show you my room.
Karen, your room is really nice. It's so colorful. I love it.
Yeah, my mommy does all that.
She helped you do your room. What's that in your chair sitting next to you?
That is the picture that is buttery.
Let me see it. Can you hold it up so I can see it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's cool.
That's crewel work? It's very nice. If you put that down for a second, I want to ask you about those medals that are in your chair. Karen, you've got a silver, and which one is the gold? What did you do for that?
That was what I did in bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah, I did that back in 1999 I started.
Uh-huh. And what about the 2 silvers?
The second place in silver I did swimming or bowling. Oh, I had to go. It's always dinner time.
Let me know how the chicken salad tastes.
Good.
Is it good?
I am the program director. I have been here. I came in November of 2001. And I have excellent staff, unbelievable staff, and you have a lot of turnover in this field. I have staff that have been here 10 and 11 years. I provide my staff about 12 hours of training a year in all different aspects of training, anywhere from trauma transfer to behavior management, some form of behavior management. My staff are CPA and first aid certified, they're med trained.
What kind of programs do you provide?
As you saw this morning, arriving, that they were in a hurry. They're on bowling teams. They go to 10-pin bowling twice a month. And as you heard, some of them are right good. One of them bowled to 180, so that's competition. They do that, and they're involved with the gym, American Family Fitness Gym. They go 3 times a week to that. They go camping in the summertime. I mean, all kinds of activities they're involved with, so they love it. I have several of them that are involved in the arts. I have one that takes an art class once a week. He loves the beach, so he paints a lot of pictures of the beach and stuff like that, and palm trees. And
Do the residents have any input into what activities?
we have a meeting once a week, and it's called Circle of Friends. And they meet at 7 o'clock on Monday night. It lasts about an hour. And they can say what they want you to buy at the grocery store. Well, they can say anything, but they tell you basically what they'd like you to pick up at the grocery store. And They tell you what activities they like to go to, and they even cut out the coupons out of the paper and say, look, we want to go do this.
The residents work too. We help them find jobs that match their abilities and arrange to get them there and back. Our residents work, volunteer, and participate in day programs all over the Richmond community. The most important thing? We encourage individuality. It's that kind of support that makes for residents who are happy, healthy, and fulfilled. But why don't we let them tell you what they love doing at Good Neighbor Village?
What have you got there?
I have some bowls that I made on a wheel. I have this molded bowl here with the shells. I really enjoyed it, just being able to mold things. Sometimes things would start out as a vase and they'd end up as a bowl or one of these little plates or a saucer like that.
I like art. This is called art picture. This is called The Mountains of the Sky.
Larry, have you loved art your whole life?
Yeah.
When did you start drawing?
About 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And is all this artwork here on the wall yours?
Yeah. I had the jazz and had I did one at Christmas. That peace and love and the two doves.
That's a nice one.
Oh, thank you.
What you got in your hand there?
This is video.
A video?
Yeah,
Oh, it looks like it's a
Let's
NASCAR video?
yeah, backyard video.
Uh-huh. Have you ever been to a race?
Yes, podcast.
Who's your favorite guy?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. I like him too.
And then there are those famous Good Neighbor Village jam sessions. Before residents come to live here, they have a respite visit, a trial period at no cost to their family. Some stay a weekend and some a month to see if we're a good fit. We have a respite program for weekend and short-term care too. And we're the only facility in Central Virginia with a weekday emergency respite program. For families that need it, Good Neighbor Village helps with the monthly tuition. Even though we don't receive state funds and our resident fees alone don't cover our costs, we subsidize the tuition with scholarship donations. We hold fundraising events, and individuals, businesses, foundations, churches, and civic groups provide donations that help with everything from operating expenses and maintenance to furnishings, resident programs, and long-term plans for the village. We couldn't do without our donors or our volunteers. We've been lucky. Good Neighbor Village has been embraced by the community. A local Boy Scout project landscaped one of our cottages and planted our woodland garden. And through the years, attorneys, architects, builders, teachers, churches, and civic groups have given us their time and talent. The truth is, we can never have enough help. If you'd like to volunteer here, we'd love to have you.
Henry, you have a daughter, Rebecca, that's here?
Yes, Becky came into Good Neighbor Village about 1.5 years ago.
How did that go for you? What was the situation at
It
home?
was a tough decision, really, and it sounds tough, sounds cruel, but we didn't really give her a choice because we didn't feel we had a choice.
Why is that?
We were either going to be in a retirement home or we were going to not be here. But after we came here, she was very delighted with the size of her room. was bigger than her room at home, and she thinks of this as home.
So she's made a good adjustment.
Well, it's because she's got friends here, and really, I don't know a similar solution. It's the best one I could find.
Karen was very happy at home, but we arranged respite for her to come in and see what the house was like and what the residents were like. And I said, well, if you changed your mind, would you like to be a Good Neighbor Village? And she said, yeah. And on the day that we moved her in, she stood there and looked around and said, now it's wonderful, I have my own place.
My name is George Whitley. My older brother, Claude Whitley, has been a resident at Good Neighbor Village since early 2005. Claude lived at home with my mom and dad his entire life. When Mom passed away, we knew that we had to take steps to find a place for Claude to live. Glenn Davis, who we owe an enormous debt of gratitude to, actually came out to the house and spent half a dozen nights with Claude, trying to build a relationship, build a bond, make Claude feel comfortable with Glenn and with Good Neighbor Village. And it has turned out to work out fabulously well. We lived right close to Collegiate, where Claudia's worked for over 30 years. And it's just been a wonderful situation for him, where he has been a real legend at Collegiate, and they have just treated him so wonderful, truly a member of their family. And still maintains the same hours at Collegiate. They have done a great job about making sure the transportation, the van service works, picks him up in the morning, gets him to work at 8:30. He enjoys his weekend activities, going bowling, going to movies, and now he has learned how to be independent. Claude is at a place where he is loved, he is well taken care of. If something ever happens to me, I know that his being taken care of will never be an issue. So it has given me a great peace of mind.
We've come a long way since our beginning and our first resident in 1991. Good Neighbor Village has a long way to go as we continue to meet the needs of our current and future residents. Thanks to the foresight of our founding board of directors, we have over 40 acres here in Verino. We hope to grow from our current 3 homes to possibly 9 homes, a multi-purpose facility, and even a greenhouse in the future of Good Neighbor Village.
I like Good Neighbor Village because I have a lot of friends here. My friend Sarah gave me this necklace and I haven't taken it off. So I really like it.
I like tacos.
I did the activities, the swimming and the bowling.
And burritos.
I like eating Lucia's legendary food. Her fried chicken, anything she cooks is legendary. It's delicious.
And Rostitas.
I don't have to be lonely. And our activity is a Good Neighbor Village, where I can take us to the grocery store twice a week. It's Tuesday and Thursday.
So you get to participate in the shopping.
Shopping with Becky and Heather.
And we have some drink.
And do you love having that with all your friends out here?
All my friends are all fans of Good Neighbor Village.
I love Good Neighbor Village.
I love Good Neighbor Village. You did it.